So there are 15 relic points you can get in Phantom Liberty. 6 of them are already given to you from the main story, including the first 3 from Songbird in the very first mission. However, there are 9 additional ones scattered in the open world of Dogtown that you will need to find and access via these special Militech terminals. And they are all absolutely worth it for what they give you. Most of them are upgrades to the ARM cyberware, including these 5 right here on the upper section, and the remaining 4 are buffs like in the more general style that can work with any build, especially the vulnerability one, which is going to enhance your DPS by a ton. So let's jump right in with all of the possible locations, and as always, a thumbs up on the video would be greatly appreciated. Now, one of the starting relic points can already be found right here as soon as you reach the stadium area. So right here from this illegal goods vendor, you will just have to take it to the left side and then all the way down these stairs. Now, you might encounter one of these areas with the auto fixers and some cars nearby. However, I want you to go past them and go up this second set of stairs past these Barghest guards. Eventually, you're going to reach this area with a bunch of statues on the side, and right behind them, going by the scaffolding, you're going to hear and see the first Militech data point. Go ahead, interact with it, and this is going to give you 1 more point you can add to your skill tree. Now, the next one is also pretty close, just across the street from the nearby Pyramid Club in the area. You're going to spot this green building that we're going to have to reach the upper section of. So in this case, totally take up the stairs. This is what's going to give you access to that upper area, but we're going to go 1 level above this too. So the best way to do so is to just go in this opened terrace section all the way in the back until you see this collapsed bridge right here. This is going to be the easiest way to reach this upper section that also overlooks the pyramid, so you will know you're in the right spot. But we're gonna aim for this tower section building of the same location, and specifically we're gonna pay attention to the side past this rail with all of these platforms that will lead to the other side and eventually to the rooftop. So simply take up these and go all the way up to the rooftop. You should also hear the sound already from the Militech data point, and you should find it right here at the top of these stairs. Be careful, however, because there are going to be some explosive mines in the area that you need to look out for. The third one is not too far off, actually on the other side, opposite road of the same Pyramid Club, and you're going to spot this very tall, also kind of green building right here. It goes all the way to the top, but we only need to reach this upper platform over here. So yeah, just going past this NPC, we're gonna aim for these stairs yet again and simply make it all the way right here at the top. And from this point on, simply make your way to the back. This is also where the pyramid can be seen from, but we're gonna make our way towards the back right here, right past this skull, and eventually you should see this by the side of this wall. Really easy to access, and it gives you 1 more point for the relic. Now, the next one is rather easy because it's right here, a bit further away, but around these buildings with a yellow color on the first floor of this bigger one. So you will need to go all the way in the back. However, it is pretty easy to spot because it's kind of out in the open, past some of these NPCs doing graffitis. So you can just go here at the wall and interact with the terminal for that extra point for your relic skill tree. Now, the 5th point is going to be around this like east center section of the map, not too far off from the previous set of buildings. You're going to notice all of these very green, lush gardens, and it's a pretty nice area with a former hotel or something. But what you have to do is to make your way up these stairs all the way almost at the top. Now, I'm pretty sure that this is the same location in which we met Solomon Reed for the first time, but we're gonna make our way to this kind of blue underpassage or passageway. Just go beneath these stairs or beneath the passage, doesn't matter. You're going to spot a terminal behind this blockade or stuff, whatever it is on the ground. You're going to get that extra point if you're paying attention to the sounds. Now, from the previous point, we're just gonna make our way down the same street until we reach this building with a bunch of overgrown stuff on it. There's also going to be a high criminal activity in the area that you might need to clear out, but you're going to find that data terminal inside of this building towards the end of it. So we're just gonna make our way past these stairs, and once you reach the second section of the building, it's going to be right here in the back on the side of this wall. You can again go ahead, grab it. This is also going to give you 1 extra point. Now, the 7th terminal is going to be located very close to this Kraz Street fast travel point, and I believe that the main story also brings you here at one moment. But essentially, you can also make your way over there very easily. So starting from the fast travel point, simply keep it to the right side and look at this wall. You're going to eventually spot the terminal on this side of the wall, interact with it, and you can get 1 extra point. I believe that this is the easiest one of all of the terminals you can find. The 8th one is going to be right here all the way back into Dogtown, inside this location. So this is a high crime activity, I believe, inside of a former mall. So you might have to clear up some enemies before doing this. However, we're just gonna go inside, and from this point on, you're going to want to keep it to the left side, go up this stair, and then the second set of stairs, and eventually you're going to reach the room with the terminal inside. You should already hear the ping and even see it by the time you reach that. And finally, to number 9, this is a bit deceiving because it's not actually on the street level, but beneath it in another high crime activity hideout. So from the nearby town/colony, you can just make your way back at this building and then just keep it beneath the passage. You're going to spot that there's a high crime activity here. In my case, these enemies respawn, so you can either take them down or just go past them. Once you get inside, you're going to spot this door onto your very left side. However, it might need about 15 points into technical ability to open. But if you do open that, you're going to get this data terminal, the last one, and this is going to give you the last final point you need. But now that you're done with all of that, you should have about 12 relic points just from the first missions in Phantom Liberty. The remaining 3, which will bring you to a total of 15, will be given to you a bit later in the main story by just following it. But still, that's going to be plenty enough to get the majority of these really awesome skills. Again, I highly suggest getting the vulnerabilities and its upgrade right here on the bottom right, because they will enhance your DPS by a lot by letting you target weak points and enemy limbs. And this is also going to work with smart weapons, so they will automatically track to all of that, so you don't have to worry about any of that. But this is it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.